Alright, so in order to be fair without the copyrighted claim version, I'm going back to the other way. But the other videos are going to be staying the same thing, except for Haminations, which I'm going to change it differently. Some of you might be asking, why are you changing it? Well, it's because I really wanted to try to not do anything. So, well, now this is going back the other way to make it more changeable. In the meantime, this is going to be calling more pains because of this. Well, you now are going to regret that he's going to make another sequel of The Pain. So, without further ado, you're about to be witnessing what's going on now. With that being said, here it goes. Okay, I don't know what he's doing anyway, so don't make me fall.
Whoa there, let's not be hasty. It's me, your conscience. This ain't safe. Sledding down the stairs in a cardboard box is a recipe for disaster.
Oh no, I want to do it, please. What the Why? Oh my god. Oh my god. Now he suffered the pain, don't you think? Well, here it goes now. Now, here's Bryson. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Bryson, and like most of you, my essence currently resides in a corporeal form known as my body. What do you mean, most of us? Well, I didn't want to offend any ghouls, apparitions, or other ascended individuals who might be watching. The point is, I feel pain, and I can prove it.
Oh, so now you're gonna have to improve it. No! Oh, God. Please stop with this pain already, for f***'s sake. Sorry.
Ow. And if I've learned anything from my time here, it's that the internet was made for schadenfreude. What's schadenfreude? Well, it's kinda like...
Oh! Ow! Oh, so that's what you're saying. Slap in the gut, huh?
So, considering how many epic fail videos I've watched, I've decided to give back to the community by telling you all about my most painful experiences. Pay it forward, you know?
I mean, do I would?
Let's start with the ones that happened when I was young.
Oh. Oh, yikes, young pain. Owie. Oh my gosh, this is definitely like a reality. I get crashed. Oh my gosh. Like GTA thing, I crashed. Yikes. Oh my god, Markiplier, stop it.
There I was, sitting in the tub when I looked over and saw Dad's razor.
I feel like maybe I should touch that.
No, don't you do it.
Don't touch that! It's cursed!
Thought little me. And I went through the motions I had seen my dad do when he shaved his face. As you might suspect, small children and razor blades aren't a great mix.
Yeah, it's definitely a bleed thing.
I cut myself up pretty badly and had to have a band-aid on my upper lip. It made it way harder to eat my tomato soup with fishy crackers, which was the real tragedy, let's be honest.
I mean, I'd definitely be honest with you there, Bryson. I couldn't just say now, but it's definitely kind of like intermediate thing. Almost would have been a badly. And you got some other videos there too, of course, yes. The Brody thing, especially with some little fire thing, and he's still young.
Contrary to how I portray myself in my videos, I'm a very non-violent, go-with-the-flow kind of person, with one exception. Here it comes!
Okay then!
But there was...
Alrighty, yeah, because I remember that reaction video of this one with some siblings.
Like, I pin him to the ground to let him know it's real. I say, here it comes! And so I punch him. Brittany and Kyle love to bring that up all the time. Here it comes! Like, they make fun of me all the time for doing it. Like, just hit him, dude. Don't say here it comes.
Like he didn't notice.
I was one other time when I wanted to solve my problems using a good old-fashioned knuckle sandwich. Brayden had been teasing me and pushing my buttons all day in classic Brayden fashion. I guess it was worse than the usual teasing because after a while, something in me snapped, and I decided the time for talk was over and that I would let my fist do the talking instead.
Okay, then. Looks like there might be some paybacks there, so don't do this.
I walked across the yard, fist clenched, ready to dole out some justice. My heart was pounding. It was time for Brayden to pay for his crimes.
Oh no, so I don't know if you're gonna do it. He's gonna fail.
I guess God saw what I was about to do and said,
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
So,
Okay then, so I would almost note that. I think he stepped on his foot and then he noticed that he's stung by the bee thing. Isn't realizing that, yeah, he's stung by a wasp. I've been stung by a wasp.
I've been stung by a wasp! I've been stung by a wasp!
Okay, alright, stop with the regressions of this music thing.
for the time being, Brayden was safe from me. But as you'll see later, that wouldn't last forever. Speaking of brotherly shenanigans, jumping on the trampoline with my brothers was always really fun. We would play Dead Man, have water balloon fights, and do flips. And to make things extra thrilling, they could double bounce me way higher than I could jump if I was alone.
Yeah, I mean, I could understand. I mean, I think one person could definitely do this, and I can go a little bit higher. I mean, yeah, I've done it like multiple times. I mean, I couldn't regret that. And I did a flip. Can't get away with that.
But of course, they decided to bounce me higher and higher.
Bounce him higher, together.
Okay, here it goes.
1, 2.
Oh no! Oh! Oh boy. Oh no. Yikes! That's definitely going to suffer a lot of pain. So get ready for the oofs. Do you hear that?
And I learned my lesson and never got hurt on a trampoline again.
Me when I lie? No, you didn't.
I asked my friends to teach me how to do a backflip on their trampoline. It's kind of like a front flip, but, the other way. Okay, enough talk. I got this.
Oh my god. Now those two guys are already, like, freaking out.
What is going on here?
Oh yeah, he got crashed anyway. I'm gonna have to regroup this thing again.
I landed right on my head and my friends legitimately thought I had died. Somehow I was fine though, and that same day I was able to land a backflip. Little kids seem to be able to just walk away from what would have been a life-threatening injury for an adult. They're too wiggly and slippery for death to get a firm grasp on. If I landed on my head like that today, it would probably be like...
It would be like worst. You know that?
Multiple torn ligaments. Severe nerve damage.
Now it's time for the worst pain I experienced as a child. We were at an indoor pool about to go home. Brayden opened the door and left the building, and I was right behind him. But I stopped to look back to ensure my parents were with us.
Oh, so how would they be here? I mean, I don't even understand it. Is that the thing that I always know for because those parents are right behind them watching you? Is that the thing?
And while I looked away, the door closed on my foot and ripped my big toenail completely off.
Holy shucks! How? Like Squidward?
Okay.
Oh, great. I mean, every time I know that it was gonna happen, it's just painful enough. I mean, it's the same thing I just regret. When I look at the top 3 painfuls in SpongeBob videos, this is definitely going to regret me that everybody gets hurt. I mean, I don't want that. I mean, I just really wanted to completely be safe with this.
Imagine just trying to walk out a door like a normal person and the door curses you with -10 foot armor for a year. That's right, it took a year to grow back. Now imagine trying to put socks on a toenail-less toe. Instead of having armor, it's just nerve endings and despair. It sucks. Long story short, I think this is why I'm an avid flip-flop man. Now we're moving on to my more recent painful experiences.
Okay, here it goes now. I mean, I've got a bad feeling with this. Oh no. Oh, we're great. The recent pains. I definitely would know what's gonna happen now.
I was walking Bo to a dog park near my house. We made it to the parking lot and got a running start to jump over the divider like we always do. But I guess I wasn't locked in.
And you definitely did show up, and you definitely just got slanged up by this rail.
Because my foot caught the divider and I biffed it onto the asphalt. I got up and made sure no one saw me eat it, and then realized my knee was scuffed up and bleeding.
What? How? Oh, great. Now this is definitely going to be ripped and shattered, and then scars come out. Oh, great. I mean, hope he won't be sending us pictures anyway.
But we were already right there. Bo wanted to play with the other dogs. I wasn't gonna go all the way home without letting him play, so I just stood there watching him play while actively bleeding. Hey, are you okay? You're bleeding. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh no, you will never, because you've got to go to the nurse. You got to go to the hospital thing. Well, you should never ever try to do anything like that. And you know, Bryson, this won't be able to cut your release because this happens most of the time. And never sell out. If you're definitely on the Rocky Top Mountain, you could definitely slip like that. Don't get cut away from yourself. You're dying. Get some shelter. That's all.
Please stop looking at me.
Huh? I'm just looking at you. Don't get away with this.
Can we talk about how embarrassing it is to bleed? It's so dramatic. It didn't hurt that bad. Stop crying. I don't want these strangers to know that I bleed. Blood is the body showing weakness. Now everyone knows I'm an easy target.
Now you definitely do notice that, because they will be spotting on with the targets, because if they looked at the bleeding thing, they were noticing like, oh my god, you are definitely bleeding. You gotta wipe something down. I mean, wow. I mean, they would understand that. They would be looking all over everywhere and say, is that a scar bleeding? And say, yes. I mean, oh my god. Yeah, they would absolutely do that. I mean, I don't even regret anyone like this.
On that note, I didn't realize how much head wounds bleed. One time, I was picking something up in my parents' utility closet, and when I stood up, my head slammed into the fuse box door. The wound itself was tiny, but it bled so much. I think it's because a lot of people keep some important stuff in their heads, and they need blood for that. But for me, it's kind of just empty space, and this little guy. Seeing
a Fortnite dance with a little tiny brain thing.
How small my brain is might explain this next story. I had recently bought some new jeans, and I was taking the stickers and tags off of them. I pulled the cardboard label thing off the belt line of the jeans and noticed that the white threads they used to hold the cardboard on were still in the pants.
Oh, how could that be?
So I decided that I would cut them off using a butter knife. I have since learned a lasting lesson about why dull knives are actually more dangerous than sharp knives, because they need more force to cut things.
Oh, really? So that's the thing that you were asking for dull knives. It's dangerous, and definitely sharp knives too. That's what you're saying it, huh? Did you?
Which means there's a greater chance of, well, that. But
yeah, definitely sharp thing.
But when I was choosing which knife to use, my brain said, big sharp knife, cut dangerous. Small dull knife, less cut dangerous. So I grabbed the butter knife and
yeah, that means it's dull. You didn't use a sharp one.
Got it between the threads, but it wasn't cutting. So I applied more force, the thread snapped, I lost control of the knife, and sliced my index finger. It immediately started gushing blood. It was a deep cut. I wrapped it up with gauze and tape, and then, in the classic male fashion, I thought to myself, wow, that was a deep cut, and it hurts.
You couldn't go with the scissor.
I'm gonna ignore it for some reason, like a man.
Oh, you're gonna get away with that, huh? Don't you think?
And then I went about my day. Hours later, I visited Brody and Jen to play Mario Party, and they noticed the bandage on my finger. They made me unwrap the gauze to reveal that the cut was still oozing blood.
You should go to the hospital.
Nah.
We're taking you to the hospital.
Now you go, oh God, you got bloods on your faces, Bryson. That wasn't finger's been already that bad.
The numbing shot hurt so bad because the doctor pinched my finger, opened up the wound, and stuck the needle right up in there. But then I couldn't feel a thing, and he stitched me up. And I've got a cool scar on my finger now. And just recently, Brody got a matching scar due to a pumpkin carving mishap. And that's not the only—
Wait, really? That's what happened? Great. Now this is definitely going to be the worst thing in the world.
time my finger has been hurt. I was visiting a petting zoo with my sister's family, and they gave us each a cup of animal pellets. Some llamas saw that I had food, and they came up to the fence to ask for some. I saw some people pouring the food into their hands and letting the llamas eat right off their hands.
I mean, I don't think that's not even just quite that. I mean, I would say is that, you know, it's definitely not always anybody's idea, but I always get to say is that they just do it on their hands. It's like roasting. Oh, I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I think you have to do is, I think you would just do is just put it into a spoon thing, and then just feed it like that. I mean, I know my camp does do that, and petting zoos. But in a real zoo, if you're at the safari, I mean, you just give it over to the giraffe right away. It says, hey, you want to take it? I mean, it would be great to give you a taste for this. I mean, especially with a banana. I mean, really, I mean, I wouldn't just regret of getting this hands to get germs on it. I mean, yucky. From the animal's breath. And sticky how it is. It is that kind of bad. Just go with the cup, though, or for spoon. Or you could just put a napkin on top of it and then try not to get away with it.
But that seemed kind of nasty to me.
Yeah, it's kind of nasty, though.
So I decided to hold out the cup and let the llama eat from there. But the llama lunged and bit the cup and started tugging repeatedly to try and get me to let go of the cup. But I couldn't let go because he also had my finger in his bite.
What? Oh, God. Why? Oh, God. Okay, llama is definitely doing something that's very completely bad out of it. Let go of my phone!
Dude, let go! I'm hungry! I can't! I eventually broke free from his grasp, but he successfully got all the food I had. Now I had no food to give to the capybaras, and he learned that he could just bite people to get what he wants.
Yeah, bad llama.
Maybe I should take notes.
You dirty muncher!
I went to the aviary to forget my woes, but in classic Bryson fashion, I was wearing flip-flops, and the birds thought my toes were food, and they all started biting my feet. I even had a scab on my foot, and they ripped it off. I thought I was supposed to feed the animals, not get fed on.
No. That's just, it's kind of stupid anyway. Oh, great. Now what are you gonna do, Bryson?
Let's see how you like it. Now.
Yucky. Oh my goodness. Okay, here it goes now. Keep going.
Now, I've told you about my young pain and my recent pain, but there's one more category I've yet to tell you about. A startling amount of my pain took place on our seemingly innocent summertime family lake trips.
And now we're going to go with this one, with the lake view on the trip. Oh, great, then. This is called Water Sports Pain. Get ready, because you're about to be witnessing this.
My earliest boating memory was at a big family reunion. Timid little Bryson was fine just sitting in the boat, but Dad encouraged me to try wakeboarding.
Come on, it's easy. You just hang on, it'll be fun.
Okay, Dad, I trust you.
I mean, did you wait. Question for Bryson's dad. Did you absolutely do wave sporting on that thing? Have you done it the most years? I mean, that's the question I would like to ask his dad. If he's at VidCon, I'll just have to, say now that, well, I'll have to find out about that to go to Anaheim. California for the visit.
I thought ignorantly. He strapped me in and tossed me in the lake. Hit it! I'm doing it! I'm doing it! Then the front edge of the board caught the water.
Yikes. That's gonna hurt.
In an instant, the insides of my sinuses and mouth became one with the lake. Not a great feeling. And that's the last time I ever wakeboarded. The risk that at any moment I could faceplant on the surface of the water at 20 miles per hour wasn't worth it to me. Next, I tried tubing, a much safer option.
Well, we could definitely just say it for now. I mean, if it's safer, that would be great. But if it's like dangerous for the wake sporting, I mean, the wakeboarding is definitely kind of like very like intense. But snowboarding is definitely a fun option. And skiing too.
The concept of tubing is so hilarious to me. Whoever came up with this idea is an absolute mad lad.
Oh, looks like that Mad Lab must have known a new way to give it to a family an option. Oh, interesting. Never seen it like this before.
You tie a rope between the tube and a motorboat, hop on, and hang on for dear life.
Yes, of course you gotta hang on with that handle. It's a fun way to do this. Prepare for impact.
No red flags there.
Oh no!
My mom, brothers, and I got on a big tube and were having the time of our lives. But then we saw a huge wave heading towards us. It launched us into the air and the bottom of the tube caught the wind and the tube started flying.
Oh no! Oh no! Help us! We're sinking!
My mom seriously did a cartwheel on the surface of the water. Needless to say, she has since lost her taste for tubing. I, however, was just getting started.
Oh, I'm thing again. No, you gotta be freaking kidding me.
Despite the pain of wiping out, the adrenaline of trying not to die while going over bumps and being whipped side to side was too intoxicating to ignore. And like a middle schooler after a bad breakup, I was ready to be hurt again. Me and my brothers were on the tube having the time of our lives.
Okay, so now this time that Brenner is on. Now that Mom couldn't do it, I mean, real deals there, Mother. I mean, it just happens that you don't like tubing. I mean, you just gotta have to deal with your life.
When Mom turned a bit too sharply one way, then the other, the rope caught a bunch of slack and the tube slowed down. But the boat was still going, and I knew that the rope was about to gain tension and whiplash us. I sped ran the stages of grief in my mind and braced for the inevitable.
Yeah, here it goes.
The tube went from stationary to top speed in an instant. Our bodies couldn't keep up, and it whipped out from under us.
Oh man, that's like whipping us from dangerous happening. Well, you can at least expect it now from the top speed of the top frill dragster, now rather than King the Ka on the first launch and the high speed.
But that didn't stop me. After a long day of tubing, everyone was tired and wanted to go home. But I wasn't done riding that adrenaline high.
What? Really? Why did you just give up already?
Come on, let me go again. I just need one final hit and then I'll be satisfied.
Oh, great. Oh, none of your boys are never gonna do it again. I mean, come on now.
I just need a fix, bro. Please, come on, please. Since no one wanted to join me, Brody's then girlfriend, now wife, Jen, decided to throw me a bone and join me for one last ride.
Oh, so Brody has a wife now named Jen. So they're already now hooked up? Or they haven't been engaged yet? I mean, I'm asking a question for Brody from Haminations. I might just ask him that, is it now you're going to be your family to be engaged for now? Is it going to be something? Well, I'll just have to ask him by that.
Today has been so fun. I love getting to know you all better. I think I really like your brother.
Give it time.
Oh.
We hit a massive wave and got sent flying, and Jen accidentally pile drove the back of my head. As I crashed into the water, all I could think was, stay awake! Stay awake! Don't fall asleep in the water, you'll die! Fortunately, I was okay and conscious.
Oh, okay, good. I mean, oh my god. I mean, that would be almost dead completely. That would be not good.
Despite the pain.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
Are you okay? It feels like an ice pick is being shoved into the back of my head, and I probably have a concussion. Anyway, one more ride? Who's with me?
No, I'm not with you.
Yeah, we're getting out of here now.
No, sir. Sorry, I'm not dealing with this.
Uh-huh. After Jen assaulted me like that, I knew she would fit right in with the rest of my family. Plus, Brody watching his girlfriend land a critical hit on his annoying little brother probably helped seal the deal. Now, as we've established, Brayden is a mischievous lad who loves dunking on me. I think I just have a punchable face or something because usually his crimes against me are unprovoked. He once offered to take me on a ride on a jet ski. How nice of him, I thought to myself ignorantly.
Oh, good thing. I mean, I've done a jet skiing here before. I mean, I've done that. And definitely a little tube rafting. I mean, I've definitely done one of the other friends here from Barnegat, sure. I mean, it's really amazing. I mean, I've done everything, most of it, and kind of fun. But it seemed like that now the thing is going to be back to another place. I felt like that this would be, like, very amazing to do this thing again. But I'm going to say now is that if I'm going to do some a little, like, speed on the boat, if I go back to Florida, maybe there might be something a little bit fun thing to do, like up in the shore, up in the way, like, you know, definitely from sightseeing here on the shore. It's definitely going to be amazing to spot in from the Miami Beach and of course the Atlantic Ocean. It's amazing.
He then turned as sharp as he could without warning and skipped my body across the water. And he brought that same energy to tubing with me. I would be sitting there minding my business and he would throw me off the tube. I kind of just resigned myself to it because Brayden was always stronger than me. But he kept tossing me in the water every boating trip and that caused a spark to ignite inside my soul.
I think he was definitely doing that unevenly. So he's definitely like getting a lot of pains, like he's bouncing around, fight. I mean, I definitely would have said that. I mean, he wants to be the last person to survive, and he definitely wanted to, like, kick him out. I mean, this is not like boxing here, Brayden. I mean, what's the point?
The next boating trip we went on, me and Brayden got in a tube together.
Hey, sorry about always pushing you in the water. Let's call a truce.
I think he won't be doing this again, don't you? He's gonna definitely try to, like, say, sorry, it's a lie.
Well, sure, I said. Then, as the tube whipped out to the side, I wedged my shoulders into the corner of the seat and pushed on him with my legs.
Wait, stop! I thought we had a truce!
No, I mean, he's just gonna take over it again. I mean, now you're doing this!
The bill comes due.
Oh my god! Bryson! Oh my god. I can't just do it anymore. I mean, this is just bad and insane. Oh, great. I mean, I don't even know why would you have to do that. It's just like nothing. It's just getting all worked up or anything. Please stop with the punch things.
This was the first time I had ever overpowered Brayden. It was intoxicating. I guess not skipping leg day paid off.
Now you will never get away with me, Mr. Beast Flex Mode, and a paintbrush there too.
There, now we're even, I said as I helped him back into the boat.
Okay, I believe you,
Brayden thought to himself ignorantly. Later, me, Dad, and Brayden were on the tube and I saw a big wave coming up.
And there's another thing. Yeah, I mean, definitely, like you know, his mom never regrets it.
And a plan formed. I braced myself, and right as we hit the bump, in the moment where Dad and Brayden were weightless in the air, I kicked Dad into Brayden, sending them both into the water. Me and Brayden have since put the rivalry behind us and recently enjoyed a nice wake surfing trip without incident.
I mean, wave surfing trip. Oh, there's your video clip. Okay, here he goes.
See?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What a great day. I'm coming in the air. Whee!
It never ends. Don't worry, though. I got him back.
Oh, here he goes now. Oh my gosh. You're never thing again. Well, that's not an oof anyway.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed this epic compilation of my worst pain ever. I sure didn't.
I mean, definitely would. Almost like the eye thing, like almost out of nowhere.
But I've learned something about life in the process, and I've come to agree with this theory I heard on life. The theory is this: tragedy plus time equals comedy. and I can prove it.
Now, why would you do this already? Stop it.
Trust me, kid, in a few years, this is gonna be hilarious.
No, it won't, because if you do something like that, we're never gonna trust you.
Just give it time. Hey, it's me, your favorite Bryson. Make sure to buy tickets for the live show. It's May 9th in the Palace of Fine Arts in San Francisco with me, Brody Animates, and Circle Tunes.
I would have wished that, but I don't think I would have been able to make that.
It's my first time trying something like this, so I really hope I can see some of you out there and put on a great show.
I mean, you're going to definitely go do an amazing show, so, I mean, you're definitely going to be amazing. So, wish you best of luck there, Bryson.
Thanks to my amazing team, to my family, and to you, the viewers, for watching. Getting hurt obviously sucks, but since doing YouTube, there's always a bright side. Cause when something bad happens, I can just make a funny video about it. Maybe I should get hurt more often so I can just make more videos about it.
I mean, there will be another sequel anyway, so if another accidents happen, I mean, you wouldn't be able to see more of it because I would be able to put a dunk and then try to put a bunk in the head like a whack-a-mole thing. If I would do that, I would just definitely do it most of the time. And believe me, I've done a short, so yeah, it was definitely what I always mentioned it, to try to slam someone out of here. They could understand it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it now.
Oh no, don't do this. Oh great, not again. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh my goodness. I mean, how could you absolutely do that? My gosh. Well, I guess this pain is going to be a 10 out of 10. I mean, the laugh thing, it definitely happens. So, I would never encounter with that. Well, I believe now. So, you know what? I'm definitely going to fall off the edge. So, would you guys give me excuse me for a minute right now? I'll be right back. Because I won't be able to try to do anything right now. So, yeah. Hold on. Sorry, didn't see that coming. Hey folks, it's me, Chris, aka Son of Beast. Thanks for watching for the most painfulest video that you ever seen it before, with all the oofs and most of all, suffering pain injuries. You may have always guessed it. I mean, I definitely did have a lot of pains on my relief in my life. So, as you may have already noticed it before, so you couldn't just feel like how this all started. Well, the thing about it is, I was definitely on the playground with that. On the blacktop, it was not always just that, but it was just a playground, all of it, with a bunch of things. And on the blacktop court, I was definitely running, but my shoelaces were untied, so I tripped over, and this definitely really hurt. When I was definitely on my knees, it just knocked me over. Sometimes it definitely makes it very uncomfortable for me. But you know what's even worse? Sometimes you definitely just hurt it because that knocked the wind out of me on my back. And I couldn't even just try to like keep the breathe in. And definitely the windpipes definitely were struggled to get over this. And I was definitely eager to like try to get that out. And something else happened. You know, when I definitely did something that was very bad, I definitely ran into the wall, and this is the biggest problem of my injury. I cracked my hockey helmet, and definitely I was like passed out, and then I felt the gray out because of this moment. This is losing my consciousness. And with all that happened, this definitely must have suffered so much on the ice rink. I am not joking, because this really makes it harder to make that one feel pain, and this is definitely what nobody has ever spotted. So I guess now that I will never do any more injuries again, and well, especially I won't let that crack happen right now with the new ice hockey helmet, so this won't happen again. Anyway, that was the longest of my own time, so if you have any injuries, if that's happened to your life, let me know in a comment below. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and click the bell icon for notifications. And you can also follow me on my social medias. I'm everywhere on the line, so make sure to find me on my channel. Anyway, that's it for now for the Haminations More Pains of Injuries. But this time, we're going back to 3EE. So, if you want to stick around for the next one, be sure to keep your eyes on the next prize. And, believe it or not, the new skit is underway. I'm definitely excited, so that skit is my thing to get back in touch. So, I would say is, the Party Freakouts is going to be the next one that I'm going to get this thing started for. And then after that, I will be able to do with the Slump Day with Warrior. So, keep your eyes on the next one, as I will get into that one here soon. And plus, the postseason is definitely getting underway here. I will definitely try to watch and play games, because I'm shoring things up a little bit for 5 games, the best of 3. So, that will be for NHL. The NBA will stay the same. Anyway, I'm out of here. I hope you all enjoyed it. Peace out for a while as the Pain Dial. Okay, I'll definitely will say this right now. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and slump down, so anyways, goodbye. I'm gonna roll off for a bit. Can you hold on for a second? Oh, this didn't hurt that bad anyway. Okay, that's it. Bye-bye. Will I help you, please?
If you don't, somebody will.